Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gale here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Chronicle video. And today, well, it's been a couple of days, first and foremost, since we've done a Don Crow video. To be quite honest, there's not been much to do in the game. And quite honestly speaking, I've been enjoying doing the other content we've been doing, going over the strength of characters, talking about certain things regarding Danmachi in terms of the lore and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun doing those videos. And to be honest, I actually had a video planned for today until we've got a maintenance and an update. I completely forgot that there was a maintenance today, to be quite honest. I will be real on that, and I didn't even know that we were gonna get a major data download because of course we did get something in that maintenance. And of course, if you guys have been in the game, you guys already know that it is indeed the re-release of this year, the dates here that we got a couple of months ago. Now this we knew was coming back. They've been touting and talking about it for quite a while in the DevOps letters, saying that, oh, we know that we got feedback for Date's year's release, and we're gonna rerun her in the near future, and we're gonna make sure that you will be able to try and get her. And so here she is. Now you might be wondering, Gale, how long is she here for? Well, I mean, you guys can read quite clearly. She's here only for a week, so I guess they did give us a chance to get her, just not a very long period for us to get her, pretty much. It's the same 1 week thing that they've been doing for these linked characters and everything, which is at this point it is what it is. But even more entertainingly, this doesn't end just here. No. This tomfoolery, this shenanigans, these games that Aiming Inc. loves to play with us, of course, right? It doesn't just end here. Because, of course, as you may be wondering, Gale, so there must have been a data mine, right? Or an update contents. Well, yes, there was. It's not a major one, but it is one of the most entertaining things I've seen in my life. Honestly, when I saw it, I laughed because I was at work when this happened. It was a small data download, so of course Weird could do it really quickly as well, and the holidays have gone, right? So Weird got it up really quickly. I was at work and I literally started laughing, to be quite honest. When I saw it, I just started laughing quite a lot, to be quite honest, because not only is Dates here, of course, in the data mines, her rerun banner and everything, we also have an additional rerun that is just unbelievable. So if I were to do this, yep. You see that right? You're seeing that right. I don't know where I'm pointing towards. You're seeing that right. They're already re-releasing the Galore brothers. I'm just, you know what? At this point, it is just too funny. It is just too fucking funny. I mean, I can't. That I've seen gacha games do bad, and I've commented on those gacha games doing bad, the wrong decisions. Be it Dragon Ball Legends, be it like games like back in the day, Dragalia lost some of the decisions they made before they really got their act together in their starting year months, of course, right? You look at games like now, even I have some criticisms, even though I love those games, Genshin, HSR, so on and so forth, right? This has to take the cake, but to be honest, it's gotten to a point where it's so bad that it's funny. You know what I mean? Like I know when a gacha game is bad, usually it's frustration, usually it's anger, usually it's annoyance. But frankly speaking, this is just too fucking funny to me, man. This is just unbelievably funny. I've never seen a gacha game do this sort of shenanigans, to be quite honest. This is absolutely hilarious. Rerunning a gacha that just released like 3 weeks ago is top-notch shithousery. Honestly, it is 10 out of 10 shithousery. Watch Mojo top 10 shithouses. This would be number 1 in my opinion, because this is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I cannot believe that we're already getting the Galore brothers back again. Now, of course, immediately I will say this: the Galore brothers do not deserve any of your Selas if you are even thinking about summoning for them, which I would recommend. Hell no. Don't touch their banner. It is worthless. It is a piece of garbage, and this is just stinking of desperation, by the way. This is absolutely stinking of desperation. I think it's come to a point where you can tell that they're desperate to make money. Once upon a time ago, I would say 7-8 months ago, before the anniversary, right? And we spoke about this in Galewin's statement, and the shared statement that we all made together, and have forwarded to the company, and of course everything, right? And tried to see if there would be anything that happens. I still don't think anything's gonna come out of it, but who knows? You know, something may not. I'm gonna say nothing's gonna come out of it, but at least we tried is the main thing, right? 7-8 months ago, I think they were in a okay-ish spot, and I think they were all right. But I think as time has gone on, and of course with very little changes happening, and generally as well, also the monetary side definitely declining. Let's be real, right? I assume they must have thought that the anime would give them a huge injection of players and money. That's not gonna happen when you don't have a good game, in all honesty, right? And this is what I tell people, like, if you want to play it, it's not a bad game in the sense of if you don't mind wasting your time effectively, right? Because it is a time waster effectively, right? Is there better ways to spend your time, better games to spend your time on? Absolutely. But because it's Danmachi, I think it's okay if people want to try and enjoy it as much as they possibly can. Because it's the only Danmachi game that's actively available that, you know, doesn't have an end game, kind of, in that sense, or doesn't have a solid end game, of course, in the form of like infinite combat, for example, that, okay, once you're done farming, once you're done grinding, once you're done getting that 100%, it's game over in infinite combat, right? But in this game, at least, you know, there's new things coming out and so on and so forth. So on that front, I understand people's desires to play, but what I'm trying to say, before I got detoured by the whole, you know, wasting time to play, the problem is, right, is that people didn't come, right? I think now we're getting to a point where there is a severe lack of money, and the targets that they were supposed to meet, in the sense of, you know, every business, every operation has targets to reach, right? Targets that they have to match. You know, oh, are you making X amount of money? Is there X amount of players playing? Is there an average amount of game time per day that you're getting from players, or whatever it is, right? These metrics are super important, and I don't think they're meeting any of them, and so they're resorting to things like these, basically. And this is just entertainment to me, to be quite honest. This is just pure entertainment to me, because I don't think I've ever seen a gacha character re-release so quickly that wasn't linked to a major issue. Like, usually I see some gacha games having to re-release the character or extend banners because there's an issue with the banner, usually maybe something with false advertising or something wrong with the rates or something along those lines, right? Something has happened, maybe there was an emergency maintenance for a long period of time, they had to extend the gacha. We've seen this happen with Danmimo quite a bit, actually, where because of emergency maintenances or emergency issues or whatever it is, they tended to extend the gacha dates because of that, right? This is the first time I've seen them out of their own free will. No issues whatsoever. The unit's absolute ass. Everything is what it is. And they're re-releasing the character. This is unbelievable to me. Honestly, unbelievable to me. I am very, very much, like, I'm very much entertained by this decision, to be quite honest. This is top tier, like I said, shithousery, man. This is top tier shithousery. Now let's get back onto Dawn Crow really quickly, because still have to talk about dates here, of course, right? She released here, of course, right? Do I recommend summoning on her? Probably not. We're only 4-6 weeks away from the anniversary at this point in time, the half anniversary, if we get there, of course, right? I don't think she's worth summoning for, to be quite honest, in all honesty, at this moment in time, unless you want to kind of enhance your water eyes even more so, right? Then sure, but like, realistically speaking, while I do think she's a fantastic assist, a double S tier, insane assist, right? Do I think, is it worth you spending your Selas now? No, and especially considering also the fact that if they are re-releasing the Gulliver Brothers, what's to say they won't re-release Hegni, or they won't re-release potentially Ryu down the line, right? I think you're better off saving your Selas for those characters and those units more so than dates here. I mean, we can have a quick look and just go over what she does exactly. So at A0, let's go back here. 60 seconds, of course, is the cooldown, and it's a support technique for all your units. You basically get a 130% HP recovery to all your units, basically, which is pretty darn good. It's a whole allies team heal wide, all full team heal wide, or team-wide heal. There we go. Got there in the end. My English, I struggled there a little bit to try and figure out what I wanted to say. But it's a team-wide heal, which is really good. It applies a 13% water damage increase to all units for 15 seconds and a 6.5% general damage increase as well to all allies. She's basically Aphrodite in a way, but the opposite. Aphrodite gives a general damage boost and a sub wind damage boost. Here it's the opposite. Her main damage increase is water, and then the sub damage increase is a general damage increase. So she's definitely meant for more water units than she is for anything else, but she can be used for other units as well if you so wish to. She gets a 26% magic boost as a passive skill. Then she gets a 8% reduces endurance for 10 seconds when attacking. It's when an support role adventure is in use. And then finally, you want to get a action skill damage increase to your unit on the 3rd skill, which is very solid. Again, very, very strong assist. Very good for support units, especially the likes of Ahmed and of course Water Lafia. She'll be insane with them. Maybe if we do get a buff to Cassandra, she'll be really good. But yeah. At A1, the HP recovery goes up to 150%, the water damage goes up to 15%, and the general damage increase is 7.5%. A2, 30% magic, endurance debuff goes down to 12%, or goes up to 12%, I should say, and then A3, or A4, I should say, gives you that 15% action skill damage boost on her 3rd passive skill. Finally, at A5, the cooldown goes down to 50 seconds, 200% recovery, 20% water damage increase for 20 seconds now, not 15 seconds, and a 10% general damage increase. Like I said, Dateseer is very solid, very, very actually good to be quite honest. But do I recommend summoning on her, especially if you've chucked everything away for Fire View, you're at less than 40,000 Selas and so on and so forth? Probably not, considering, you know, what's coming up. You could do a multi and see if you can get her, to be quite honest, but that's up to you to make the decision. If you have the Selas to do it, go for it. Otherwise, I just recommend skipping entirely and just waiting for the next banner or something. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I'm very much I've had a lot of entertainment. I've had a lot of laughs. I've found this very funny. It is just entertainment. You know what? Let them cook. I'm just entertaining them and seeing what they're willing to do, or to the lengths they're willing to go to try and get money out of us. Like I said again, don't fall for their tricks. Don't fall for this bullshit. Just don't spend money. If they shut down, they shut down. It is what it is. We've got other games that we could get in the near future. A lot of people are questioning, like, if we will even get another gacha game. And some people are even suggesting, like, oh, they could make another gacha game for, like, Bleach or something like that. And I'm like, well, Bleach already has a new gacha game coming up. JJK's already had their new gacha game. Demon Slayer had their gacha game working on. It's been in development hell as well, unfortunately. But, like, people tend to forget how well some of these lower tier gachas actually do, you know. And it's not like Danmimo didn't do well, and it's not like Danmachi Battle Chronicle didn't do well at the start. There is money here, and I really hope that the next company, whoever is going to try and take it, or if they do decide to make another gacha game in the near future, realizes the mistakes that they made and doesn't look at, oh, the Danmachi IP is weak, because it's not weak. It would do well if you start well, and if you actually have a good core game in your hands, people will flock to you. It's a question of that more so than anything else. But yeah, let me know what you guys think anyways about all of this. I think this is fucking hilarious to me, to be honest. And I'm curious to see what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.